This video, I'm going to talk about solving for the square root equation right over here, and the question asks us solve for z right over here, z value. And before you solve this question, I'm gonna copy this question again because we need to write things. So if you look at this question carefully, in the right hand side and the left hand side, there are both the radical right over here, radical sign, and there are ways of removing the radicals so we can find the z value and we can take the square root of it. So if you were to take square of it, so it is equal to, if you take square, the square root we're gonna cancel out, and in the left side you're gonna be equal to 2 times z squared minus 7 times z plus 49. And it is equal to, in the left side, is equal to, I'll write in different color, it is equal to z squared plus 7z. And we need to solve for z, and if you look at this equation right over here, there are squared term, and the biggest exponent is squared right over here, and so we can know that this term right over here is equal to the quadratic equation. So quadratic equation. So if you were to do that, we need to solve for z, and we need to isolate one value in the left side and isolate z value in the left side or right side in order to find for it. And all you have to do is just removing all the z square and the z terms in the right side and then put into left side, and we can do it by subtracting z squared and minus 7z. And we can also subtract the negative z squared and negative 7z because we need to keep this equal. So in the right side, z squared we're going to cancel out and 7z we're going to cancel out, and only the 0 we're going to leave, and it is equal to z squared minus 14z plus 49. And if you look at this equation carefully, we can figure out that the equation right over here is equal to the quadratic equation, and we can find the z value by factoring it into binomials. So if we do that, so I'll use the different color. So I need to write equal sign a little bit below. And we can factor z squared minus 14z plus 49 and into binomials. So it is z times z. We can't forget 0 right over here in the right side. So z times z, and these two numbers, if you add those two numbers, it is to get us negative 14, and if you multiply both sides, it would be 49, and that means one value to both values should be the negative sign, because there's a negative and then positive, and if there's negative you're going to be negative and positive, and if there was plus a positive or a negative, you're going to be equal to negative in this multiplying section. So if you do that, 49 is the square root of negative 7, and negative 7 plus negative 7 is equal to negative 14, and we can figure out that it is equal to z minus 7 and z minus 7. We need to know that if you use this root property, we'll get this term right over here again. So we can fix this term right over here into, I'll write this here right over here. We can fix into z minus 7 squared, because we're multiplying these same terms right over here, and it is equal to 0. So we can take square root up in order to remove this square, and it's going to be equal to, in the left side, we're going to square we're going to cancel out, and square root we're going to cancel out. So it's going to be equal to z minus 7 is equal to square root of 0 is just gonna be equal to 0, and that means if we add 7 to the both side, in the left side only the z value we're gonna leave, so z is equal to positive 7 right over here. So we figure out the value of z right over here. It is equal to 7. And we can figure out if this is the right solution for this equation. If we input this value into this equation, we're gonna give us same thing. So let's do it. I'll just want to know if it's the actual solution for this equation. So I need to erase a little bit. Okay, so if we figure out that the z value is equal to 7, so if we input this value right over here is equal to square root of, I need to write again, square root of 2 times z squared, it is equal to 49, minus 7 times 7, which is equal to 49. So 7 times 7 is equal to 49. So we need to remove 7. Plus 49. The 49 and 49 we're gonna cancel out. So if you write this again, it's gonna be equal to just 2 times 49, and I'll just simplify it. 2 times 49, that's 2 times 49 is equal to 98. So it is equal to square root of 98 is equal to z squared. Square root of z squared, which is equal to 49, plus 7 times 7, which is equal to 49. So if we simplify, square root of 98 is equal to square root of 98 if you simplify this. And we can figure out the value of z is thus equal to 7, and this solution satisfied our equation right over here, and we could have figured out the value right over here. This was the first example of solving for a square root equation.